This is a message to my grandchildren. As you will see, I have changed a lot. Since you last saw me, the flies have eaten and sucked out my face. It's difficult for me to keep it together anymore. Woof! 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 Sorry, I keep changing into a dog. Yes, I haven't had the vaccine either, so it must be something in the air. I was going to say something. I was going to say this. If people whinge a lot about life, and I say, every day, force yourself to do something good for yourself. Force yourself. Put some effort in. Do something what's good for you, as much as you can all day. What costs no money, or very little money. That's like doing something for yourself. Write something, paint something, draw something. Think about it. Go for a walk. Do something like that. And then you'll find life so much easier, more enjoyable than just sitting down bored looking at a little screen. It's not against people using little screens or interacting with screens. It's a good fun. It's a lot of fun. Interacting with screens like this is a really, really a lot of fun. So it's better if everyone gets away from that for a while, and the more you're away from it, the more you will enjoy it when you get it, and more you will find if you are putting into the discussion or whatever on using these iPads, you will find a bit of while away from it will actually improve your thoughts. It'll give you a chance for your thoughts to mature naturally through time, because again, your mind needs to sort of cogitate it. It goes into subconscious, and it sort of defrags it and takes some of the rubbish out, and then you can sort of clarify your thoughts easier over time. So that way, by putting the iPhone down, stop talking, go and do something else altogether, what takes the mind away from the problems that you think are most urgent, and they're not usually as urgent as you think they are. If you get away from the problems begin to eliminate themselves. The longer you are away from the problems that bother you, the more those problems eliminate themselves. It's an automatic transition to a happier life, and it costs nothing. It's free, and it saves you a lot of money, and it's a lot healthier this way than moaning about things you can't do anything about, other than create your own instincts and understanding what is very, very best for you, which is your health and your mental well-being, and you create that by being actually creative, asking questions about the universe, finding answers, doing research. Drawing is a wonderful way of researching. You can go outside and do a drawing, and anyone can do that, and it's a research process into your own limitations. Drawing is a research process into your own limitations, and so it takes go and draw, because then you are learning something how to see. The first time you actually put some effort in to learn how to actually see, look and see what is there, rather than just think you see it. It changes that ability to perceive. It sharpens up the eye and the mind, in other words, by doing a bit of drawing. Or any artistic activity that you pursue, painting, playing music, whatever, all have sculpture, anything at all, building is an art. Anything like that has a wonderful thing about it, that it brings your mind alive, it evolves your mind, being involved in creating something for yourself and asking questions about your own creation. Criticizing yourself is the best thing you can do to yourself is be critical of yourself. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm an idiot, when you're an idiot. Because as soon as you come to terms with the fact that a lot of us really are idiots, that's when we most likely start to get out of being an idiot. So a lot of people cause themselves as trouble in the world is it's very complex, but nonetheless, I suspect a majority of people, quite honestly, that the majority of people I get too deeply involved in things they can't actually do much about, other than chat about it, and then they neglect the things that may be important for their own cultural development, their own development of their soul, their spirit, their own integrity as they go through life. By finding out what is within them, what they can create them, they must become a creator of their own life, a creator of their own existence. That's the idea of creation. And what evolves out of that is what's important message in this. If you create good behavior in yourself and in your culture, within your cultural self, then that will propagate down through the generations. Better behavior. The worst behavior, one generation is less polite, etc. Chances are less educated it is, and chances are less cultured it is. Because culture it depends on ability to communicate without aggression, basically. A good culture communicates without any aggression. So, and that aggression is released. Aggression is a creative force in a way, because you want to create some energy is created within you. What sort of says, I don't want to do that. I'm against that, or whatever. But you can then use that energy, in a sort of other way by being creative, by taking on art, by writing about your thoughts. Write your thoughts down every day using a writing machine or pen and paper. Write them down. It won't hurt you. It's a hand-eye coordination. Learn to improve your writing and grammar, because that's an exercise. It's a research program in your own limitations. And then you go through that into and write it down each day. If you're really interested in a subject, you have to write it down, learn about it, and research it. Not just talk about it. You don't listen to other people. You must do your own research into anything at all. You're entitled by the common law of human nature to ask questions and find answers if you want to. That's a commonality of all humanity, all species. But humanity have got it at a much higher and higher level. Maybe out of asking questions, if you like, with curiosity, creativity, they've created this amazingly fabulous, but also at the same time troublesome world, because of the clash of basically a class of education, class of cultures, and unwilling to come to terms with certain human weaknesses that it cannot learn from its past. But that's a bit of a diversion from when I started. You want to enjoy your life, put the iPhone down, do something for yourself every day, force yourself to do something that makes you happy and enjoyable, what is not an iPad. That's that simple. Learn to cook good food. That's number one. Learn to draw, paint. Number two. Learn to write. Number three. Read something interesting. Number four. Stay away from negative news. Number five. As much as you can. Or take a walk, some exercise. Every now and again have a total rest from all of it. Bye.